Greetings, Survival Ascended adventurers of the Ark universe. This is my top 10 list of things I want to see in Ark Survival Ascended. Starting off with the cryopod. I know we won't get the cryopod from day one, and as an unofficial PvE player I really like it. It brings you back to 2015 and all those sweet memories. However, when Extinction drops it will be added, so these are the changes I would like to see when it's back. I've always said that when the cryopod came into the game, it made it too easy from my point of view. We lost a part of the survival aspect when we could have a pocket giga that saves us from all dangers. Therefore, I would like the cryopod to get some restrictions. For example, I don't want it to be usable in caves at all, as it makes them way too easy. I also like them to get more restrictions apart from the cryo-sickness. I just think they made the game way too easy, and just for me it removes the survival aspect of the game. I get the people who play unofficial might need them for breeding, and if Unreal Engine 5 does not solve the lag with the too many creatures out at once problem. But yeah, I'm speaking from my own point of view, as I've said before. Point number 2. We need more alpha creatures, and when I say that I don't mean that we need a higher spawn rate, but we need all the creatures to have an alpha variant of themselves. I mean, how cool would it be with an alpha Argentavis roaming the skies, or an alpha Titanomyrma wreaking havoc in the early stages of the game, and an alpha giga? That would be really cool. I mean, you would not be invincible when you're on a giga anymore. I mainly want them in the game just so they would ramp up the survival aspect, because I really do think that's needed, to be honest. Skies are often seen as a safe haven, and they should be no exception. Now let's soar back to the majestic griffins of Ark. The question that we have all been asking ourselves: why can't we breed them like the other dinos? And why has this feature been withheld for so long? With Ark Survival Ascended, they have promised that there will be more breedable creatures, and I really hope that the griffin is one of them. I mean, breeding is not just about reproducing, but also enhancing a creature's stats through generations. With the griffin lacking a saddle for added armor, breeding becomes even more meaningful. It's an opportunity to refine their attributes and make them even more formidable. So why not extend this opportunity to the griffins? It would not only make sense, but also open up new possibilities for players who have formed bonds with these incredible creatures. Now let's shift our focus to a tool that's been with us since the beginning: the trusty spyglass. While it's an essential item for scouting in Ark, it's time for an upgrade, don't you think? The current spyglass can be quite frustrating to use. The frustration for me lies in the limited field of view, and if the creature that you're looking on moves, it's quite irritating. The tech binoculars provided a glimpse of a better option, but its scarcity left many players longing for an accessible and improved spyglass. What we need is a new and enhanced spyglass readily available to survivors. This new tool would offer a wider field of vision, smoother zooming, and perhaps even some additional features to make scouting and exploring the Arks more enjoyable. Our next point touches upon the vital world of mods in Ark. Specifically one that's near and dear to the hearts of many unofficial players: the Structures Plus mod. For those of us who spent countless of hours on unofficial servers, Structures Plus or similar mods like Superstructures have been nothing short of a lifesaver. They offer game-changing quality of life improvements, allowing us to pick up items whenever we want, and providing a host of other conveniences. The catch is, as we eagerly anticipate Ark Survival Ascended and its transition to Unreal Engine 5, The developers have yet to confirm the inclusion of mods like S+. While they have revealed several exciting mods for the future, Structures Plus is one that holds a special place in the hearts of the unofficial players. Its absence in the new iteration of the game has left many of us concerned about how we'll adapt to a world without these essential mod features. And even for all the new players that will try mods for the first time, this would be the mod we want. So where is it? Now let's talk about another shocking problem. When one of the apex predators, the mosasaur, swims into Cnidarius, the rider gets dismounted, and the mosa gets stunned for an eternity. Sometimes this can even be fatal, even for a creature of such power. Now, if the mosasaur should have this problem, the Tuso should have it too. Or in my opinion, none of them should even get stunned by them from the beginning. It's a frustrating imbalance that discourages players from using the mosasaur, and it needs to be fixed. Let's continue on the ocean theme for the next point on the list, to discuss a sound that has been making waves quite literally. It's the distinctive and some might say ear-numbing bubbling sound of the mosasaur as it moves through the water. After spending extended periods exploring the seas aboard this magnificent creature, that constant bubbling can feel like a never-ending underwater symphony, and not necessarily in a good way. It's high time we address this auditory conundrum. As players, we should have the power to tailor our gaming experience, including soundscapes. Imagine a setting that allows us to adjust the volume of specific creature sounds individually, or even mute them if we choose. The option to fine-tune audio settings, such as the mosasaur's bubbling, would not only enhance our comfort during gameplay, but also showcase the developers' commitment to the player customization. Up next, we turn our attention to the dynamic weather system in Ark. In the current game, when rain pours and fog sweeps in, the waters also become foggy, severely limiting visibility. It's made navigating through lakes, rivers and the ocean a frustrating endeavor. However, with the anticipated Unreal Engine 5 remaster, we're optimistic for a change. This cutting-edge engine promises enhanced graphical capabilities, and we're crossing our fingers that it will finally bring clarity to the waters during rainy and foggy weather. Ark offers us a vast, captivating world filled with adventure and peril. Yet, this journey has been plagued by many frequent crashes, abrupt disconnections and overall instability. Surviving this prehistoric wilderness is challenging enough without having to wrestle with the game crashes. It's a frustration that's hindered our enjoyment and often disrupt our progress. Also, the worst that can happen in Ark is when you crash underwater. Alright survivors, my list wouldn't really be complete without delving into the breathtaking and sometimes treacherous environmental effects that make the Ark universe come alive. While the game's remaster with UE5 promises stunning visuals, let's not forget the importance of expanding environmental phenomena. Remember the amazing weather phenomena from Scorched Earth, or the environmental hazards like meteor showers and oil and sulfur lakes on extinction, or perhaps the poison mushrooms, avalanches, snowstorms, and extreme hot and cold biomes that added a new dimension to our adventures. In my opinion, these elements not only do they add to the beauty of the Ark world, but also introduce a layer of challenge that keeps us on our toes. Expanding these environmental effects enriches our gameplay experience, immersing us in a world that's as perilous as it is breathtakingly beautiful. I want the game to force us to use our expertise and items to overcome these challenges, kinda like we had to do on Aberration, with the hazard suit and the climbing picks to deal with the fact that there was no flyers. So let's hope that these hazards also have ascended to a new level and that they have become even more captivating. And maybe they have even added new ones. Who knows? Alright survivors, so what do you think about my list of what I want in Ark Survival Ascended? And do you have any points of your own? Comment below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more Ark content.